Hello again, welcome to another exciting episode of Troglodyte's Feeling Better. In this episode, we're going to do the same stuff we've been doing the last couple episodes. We're going to fight a couple bosses, and but the different thing is we're going to do some building. I made a sketch, like a real live sketch, like with paper. That's the paper of a building to house the armor sets and the vanity sets, and I think I'm going to start work on that in this episode. So let's get the bosses out of the way, because, we got too much to do. Wait a minute. Which is the fastest way? I guess this is the fastest way. And why am I zoomed out? Oh, perfect. Alright. Here we go. Is everybody having a wonderful day today? I hope so. Last couple days have been pretty bad for me. I've been coughing a lot. Had a bit of the sniffles. I noticed that on the recording for yesterday's episode that I was sniffling a lot, and I had to edit a lot of those sniffles out. I left a couple in, for atmosphere, but the recording as is was it was dreadful with coughs and sniffles. So I'm aware of that now. I'm going to try to do a little less sniffling, if just to avoid having to edit it out later. And if I cough, I cough. I mean, that's nature. But I can do something about the sniffling. All right. Now I gotta put this in our inventory, our accessory slot. Put it in my booty area because I like I like it in the boot. Nope. Not going any further with that joke. Here we go. Goodbye, Skeletron. You're gone already. You're gone already. Oh yeah. Oh, I got the mask. I think I needed that. Skeletron, man, I totally need. I'm having some good luck here, and I'm also getting lots of his hats. The Clothier's hats. Sweet. Alright. I get any money for that? Ah, a pittance. A pittance of cash. Put my booties back on. There we go. And check out my mask area. No, it's not my mask area. Let's say it's here. Oh yeah. Alright, so I got the Skeletron mask. I think that leaves two masks. No, two masks. That leaves two more items from Skeletron and one more from Plantera. Speaking of which, let's go fight Plantera. Oh, everything's coming together here. Here we go. And do I have this on me? Oh man, I'm ready for everything today. Sweet. Come on, let's see a bulb down here. You're making me search all over. I got this nice little farm area for bulbs. This is just not right. Not right at all. I don't have all day to be searching for bulbs. There's one right there. Never mind. Okay, here we go. Fight it again. We need the axe this time. We're shooting for the axe. Hope I have enough clearance to actually hit him a bunch of times. Maybe I should go over here. You gotta have good clearance. There we go. He's about 50% health now. Okay. Or more than 50% health. So I say we're doing pretty good. Oh. Don't take the potion. Oh, I got another nettle burst. That's hilarious. They were so rare. I only got the one. But now I got the two. I got two nettle bursts. How much do I get for a nettle burst? How much you give me, Durnock? Durnock. It's a quick one. 4 gold, Durnock. You jerk. Well, actually, let me sell those. I usually just throw those away, but let's see how much money I could be making if I didn't just throw them away. 7 silver? I'm such a fool. Alright. What about the hat? 2 silver. I'll just save the hat. I got one I'm wearing, and I got another one in the chest. And now I'll have 3. And ever since I realized I could make these like thematic builds with lots of mannequins wearing the same outfits, it's like I want to save extra stuff. I want extra hats. Now I got 2 red hats. It reminds me of the hat from, what is it? What's that movie? Carol Ann, don't go into the light, Carol Ann. What is that movie? Poltergeist? There we go. And in the sequel, in Poltergeist 2, there's this guy who is like from Tennessee. He's really creepy looking. And I should have put that stuff away too. I got plenty of those masks. I don't need it. Okay, well, I'm going to put that away. But anyway, this guy's from Tennessee. He's got this really bad bolo kind of necktie, and he's just generally creepy looking. And he wears a hat it's a black hat, so it's not even a bread hat. But it reminds me of that hat. Ugh, okay. So, I'm looking at my sketch here, and it's going to be kind of a bigger kind of building. And so far, most of my stuff is on the earth. I don't have anything built in the sky yet. I don't think I want this to be in the sky either, but I'm just saying to illustrate. Running out of regular purity to build on. I got a little bit left over here, although I'm not sure if this will expand. It might not. It might not have a path up. So I don't have to worry about that. But I could build it right here, I think. Right there. That's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. And there's a couple different ways I could be doing this fight. Let me switch my booties back. Fight? It's not a fight, it's a build. I could do the fast forwarding thing. And I always love the song about building a house. Whither must I wander? I play it every time I do a build. But I'm kind of liking the idea of a bunch of jump cuts. Because that way I can kind of take my time without feeling like I need to rush. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to actually zoom out for this just so I can get a better lay of the land. Okay, so do I want to build this flat? If I have to build it flat, that means I kind of have to level the ground here. A little bit. Or I could just put it in a valley. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So first I'm going to dig this out and make it flat. And then I'm going to do the structure of it. And then we're going from there to build a very pretty house. The basic design is kind of like the State House in Boston. You might be thinking that I got the idea from Fallout. But no, I got it because I live about 10, 20 miles from Boston. And I've seen it. I've seen it, man. When I watched The Departed, I was like, oh man, that's my life. I watched all those Boston movies and I'm like, yep. Even though I'm from very far away from Boston, relatively speaking, it's close enough to me geographically where I can be like, yep, that's my place they're talking about. I mean, I didn't brag about it or anything. It wasn't like telling people, hey, you know The Departed? I live 20 miles from the place that takes place in. Because that would be the worst bragging ever. Oh, why am I talking about this stuff? I'm wasting your time. Okay, I'm going to level this off, and then I'll be back in 1 moment. Solar eclipse! I'm not going to make you watch it, but the solar eclipse is interesting because I can buy some things, I think. Oh, zoom! Zoom! Vampire, go away! I'm ready to fight you if you try to come through that door. I'm ready! I'm ready! Oh, man, I need to block off the door. It's okay. I got a secret. Yeah, now you try to come through. Sucker. Okay, so actually I should zoom out a bit so I can see if something's spawning inside for some reason. So the clothier might be selling something. Hey, Reaper! Don't be killing my first floor people. That's cool. Oh, that's right. I have him moved over to the beach. Shoot. There was something else though. The rockets. The rockets from the guy that he only sells supposedly during a solar eclipse. Let me grab 1 platinum. I bet they're expensive. Hey! Get out of my face. Oh, let's grab 2 platinum because they might be really expensive. And I see the Reaper. Oh, thank you for killing my Dryad, you son of a jerk face. Oh, I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna remember that, Reaper. There's the rocket 4s. Alright. 74 range damage as opposed to 68 as opposed to 43, so nice little bump. Whoops. These are kind of rare events, so I'm probably going to take as many as I can. And I'm going to cut in a second to the Clothier so we can check out what he might have to offer. See you in a second. I forgot, I just killed the Clothier. I'm down here to try to see if like something else will, like I'll get a lot of sea spawns, see if I can use that to get some pirate maps, because I think I only have 1. It's worth noting that I'm drowning. No, that's happens a lot. It's worth noting that on February 16th, I believe, there's going to be another update of Terraria, and this is after just like a month since the last update, which is pretty amazing considering the last update before that was like a year ago. And in that update, they're going to add a lot of stuff that 1.2.4 has, and the console version does not. Like to be able to make chests with names on them. Might make it easier for me and my little treasury to figure out what things are. Also, like some items like the slime gun that I was looking for not too long ago, and sail, like so you can make a sail. Sail looks pretty good. You can use it to make like a flag and stuff, a realistic looking flag. And like beeswax, which you use to make like bee armor and bee nades and stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool. And even if I can't talk to the Clothier about his purchases, it's nice that I can tell you about that. Okay. After the solar eclipse ends, I'll see you back at the new armor / vanity set warehouse thingy. Alright, here it is cleared off. I extended the land a little bit past this second elevator here. I might end up making an entrance to the elevator through one of the buildings that are going to be placed here. So I'm not too concerned about covering it up. Now, if I wanted to advance left, which I thought I might want to do, then I would cut into my first pirates. Are you kidding me, pirates? Seriously? Solar eclipse, pirates? I don't have time for pirates. Do I get my thing blocked off here? I do not. Alright. Why am I doing that? I got dirt right in my bar here. Okay. As I was saying, I might want to build a building over into this elevator, which is my first elevator. So if that's the case, then I'm not so sure I want to dig it up. But you know what? I have to wait and see, because I'm not even sure if I'm going to do that. I have a vague idea of how I'm going to use this land. First, though, I'm going to need a foundation of some sort. The pirates arrived. Give me 1 second to lay that down. Okay, pirates are gone. Hopefully that's the last event for a while. I think I'm going to use regular brick for the foundation for this one. Just seems like this is a grander place and it should have a grander theme. I think I just sniffed on camera. I'm going to try to avoid that. I'll make the foundation too thick because you never know. You want this to pass inspection. To pass muster. Oh shoot, I'm going to have to make this a little deeper. Whoops, whoops. Alright. And I guess I'm just going to tear up this whole thing. I'll end up laying dirt underneath it. It's no big deal. That's not the focus of this episode. I need a canvas with which to work. Come on. There we go. Okay. Whoops. There we go. What's the fastest way? I have to say do one layer, then do another layer. Whoops. I said it a lot. Look, I got a bunch of materials. Talk about those in a second. Put the dirt there, and there. And go. Come on, slime. I'm busy. So busy. So much to do. You know, the grass, like when it's that plentiful, like I should remove that with my pickaxe, but that's annoying busy work. Maybe I'll do it off camera. That grass, when it's that abundant in a location like that, it should like go away automatically. I guess there are like uses where like people will be like, oh yeah, I kind of like that look, but not that many. And they could use their wand to create grass if they wanted to. Grass wand, whatever that one's called. Slimes, seriously? Aren't I obviously a match for you guys now? Do I really need to kill you to show my dominance? You know, it's my fault. I'm giving them a stage. You know? Of course they're taking it up. Okay, zoom out a bit. Does this seem big? Good, because it's gonna be big. I don't know if it'll be this big, but it's gonna take a little bit of room. Alright, so next I'm gonna lay out the structure of the house. Oh, actually I do want to see that. Okay. Probably gonna make this right about maybe here. That's gonna be the end of one part of the house. It's gonna actually be like two houses connected. Okay, so the walls are gonna be a little thick, and I got wood, and I got the blocks, and I got the copper. Now, how do I want to put them together? I think silver on the outside. Silver on the outside with wood, maybe. Use the copper for the floors. A little wood mixed in. And the gold's going to be for the dome. Alright. So I'm going to lay out the structure. I'll see you again in another moment. Okay, I fleshed it out a bit. I used wood for most of my little rough draft here. That doesn't necessarily mean that the final product will be wood. It just serves as a good base material so I can see what I'm trying to make here. So I had to go through about 3 or 4 incarnations of this dome. I used a program online. If you just search for, you know, Terraria circles or generator or Terraria or Minecraft circle generator for that matter, it can give you something to work with. I'm not that talented where I could just figure out this curve on my own. And I had to try it a few times because it was way too big proportionally speaking. This one it might still be a little bit too big. But there's still some tweaking I can do. I want to make these 2 domes on either, or these 2 roofs on either side of the dome. I'm not joining a party. I'm no party. Yeah, that's right. So the 2 roofs that are on either side of the dome might get like pinched into the dome itself, which would make the dome stand out a little bit less. And then the interior roof that's right in front of the dome, that might have a couple of different contrasting colors, and that'll make it seem less big. The middle floor, it isn't a trick of your imagination. It is actually smaller on the bottom floor than it is on the top floor. That's by design. I want to have some grand windows and some beams going up and down the sides of this hall. And I feel like the bottom floor should be just like an entrance with some stairs that lead to this grand floor above. I don't think I can fit all the mannequins and all the armors up here. I think some are going to have to go down there. But I feel like the good ones, the really good ones will go up here, and then maybe the wooden ones will go down there. You know, to show the difference in status, difference in rank. But it's already coming together pretty good. Easier to see again from this angle. I got a little bit of a bell tower on top of the dome. That's pretty good. It's one of my favorite builds so far, and it's just a sketch. On the... Pardon me. Okay, I'm alive. Over here, I'm going to wait and maybe until another episode to make this. This is going to be where the vanity sets are going to go. Not the seasonal vanity, just the regular vanity sets. I did some math with what I could find online, and there are 78 armors. There are 26 seasonal. There are 24 regular vanity, although that number will go up on February 16th when they include a couple of new outfits. And there are actually 32 different hats. So I figure that the regular vanity outfits, the 24 and change, will go into a little side house that'll be right here attached to the main house. The hats, I don't know where I'm going to put those. They're going to have to get their own place, I guess. And the seasonal outfits, the Halloween outfits, I kind of have an idea that I would put maybe a teleporter like right here, and then you step into that, and then it takes you to an otherworldly place where it has all the seasonal Halloween bits. Kind of like you've been transported to another dimension. Now this thing is gonna be ginormous. That's by design. It's not that I want to fit as many armors in here as possible, because I think I have plenty of room. It's that I want this to seem like an auspicious place. I want this to seem like a place like, oh, look at this, is where they keep the armors. Alright, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to probably fill in the sides with the silver brick. Probably start work on the beams that are going to go up and down here. And maybe the stairway that goes from the bottom to the top. So after that's been worked on, I will be back. So see you in a moment. Okay. Got a little bit more roughed out, and I think this is where we're going to leave off for today. But I wanted to show you what I've done. And this place can only be appreciated in the far out mode, because it's very I don't know, massive, cavernous. It's going to help when all the mannequins are down here, but I got these 3 big windows. You'll notice the one in the middle is a little bit bigger than the ones on the side. That's because of how big the outside walls are. If I were to fix that, I would have to rebuild the whole outside, and I'm not sure it's worth it. Besides, I like a little bit of difference here on the outside windows. I think there's also a problem with there being odd numbers, or not being odd numbers of spaces on the top of these windows. That's important because if I want to hang a chandelier, I would want to hang it in the middle on an odd number. And if it's an even number, there's no middle. So what I could do is I could do a couple of chandeliers, or I could do torches on the sides, or you know, something fancier than a torch, but something like that. You can get the idea. Ugh, I didn't want to leave those there. Ugh, forget it. Did I just cut out a huge cough? I bet I did. Alright. Up here, you can kind of see how the roof is coming. Oh, I accidentally drank a drink. I didn't want to drink a drink. Okay. I ran out of gold bricks. Another reason why I have to leave off for today is because I'm going to have to go and spend some time digging to get some gold. Or to get some silt that I can convert into gold, because I need a lot of gold to finish off this tower. Everything else is probably going to come together pretty quickly, so we should be able to finish it in the next episode. Just getting glass for the windows, putting in the first floor, which is just going to be some basic platforms and, you know, a nice background. I'm thinking it'll be a different background than the silver brick wall that's here. Maybe stone slab wall. I wish there were tapestries, because I'd love to put some tapestries all through the bottom here, but ah well. I put this gap here is intentional. I figured if I used gold brick wall here, that it would kind of add some contrast and some depth. It's the same thing that I want to kind of do here, but I'm not sure what to use. I feel like if I just use silver or more copper, it's going to look like blam. It's just going to hit you in the face and you're going to want to run away. So I want to add some depth here. Maybe I'll just actuate some silver bricks or something. I don't know. Just something to get a little bit more depth. I could also use paint. I could just use like some dark paint on some bricks. On silver bricks. That's curious. I could try that. Far away shot. I think it's looking pretty good. And it's kind of matching my sketch. It's tough to match exactly just because of dimensions and the way that the numbers work out. It's like with Minecraft, you know, you get odd numbers of blocks and that kind of ruins the symmetry a bit. But all in all, it's looking like my picture. So tomorrow we will finish this monstrosity. We will start putting in the mannequins. And we'll have a new home for all of our armors. So that should be pretty awesome. Alright, I thank you for watching. Hope you had a pleasant evening. Have a good day. Or day. I don't know. Did you watch this at night or day? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Have a good day. Goodbye.